That's that motion, 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 motion.
The crowd is assembled looking for a Bucs home victory here in Milwaukee, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Wizards will kick off their road trip. Right here. And, of course, Tyrese Halliburton. This is his first game as a Washington Wizard.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype, or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Halliburton with the bucket.
Oh, give it to Halliburton. He knows when to force the issue and when to just take what the defense provides.
And stolen by Song. Halliburton, no good. Booker looking around. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Halliburton outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Here's Booker. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker, so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Halliburton for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Booker. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Booker.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Sarr. Shoots over Kuzma. Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, the drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. The first thing Coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Back to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Now, Halliburton, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Halliburton with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Booker, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks trail by 9. And the Bucks miss again.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Jackson with it. George picks him up. Count that one.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Pass to Koulibaly. Johnson outside. The baseline jam. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
A productive area for Johnson a lot of nights. With his high release, he can become a serious mid-range threat.
Turner. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Siakam outside. Johnson left side. And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards lead by 7. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Wizards making a change here. So it's the Bucks now. They trail by 7. Here's Rollins. Takes it inside and slams up by Rollins.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
That one doesn't drop. Wizards leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Mobo. Turner with the steal. Here's Harris from 8. The putback. The putback. Outside Portis. Fires the 3. Good as Green picking up the assist. Portis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the left wing. Back to Johnson. For the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Here's Mobo. He has yet to score. Just 5 on the clock. That one drops for him.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Booker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Carrington. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Riley can't hit. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Gotta be careful. Johnson can stop on a dime, then hit one right in your face.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Again, the Wizards score. And so Booker will bring it up for the Bucks. A 12-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Now here's Booker. He has 6.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Carrington. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Booker with no one around. Again, the miss by Booker.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
And here's Johnson outside. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And he makes all 3.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 8. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Portis. And another miss by Washington. Bucks trailed by 9. Booker outside. From the arc. Booker is feeling it from deep range with that one.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
Goes back up. Halliburton, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And Booker finds his way to the line a lot because he's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Washington out in front, up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Booker. Over Koulibaly. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And finished off by Halliburton.
Halliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
Outside Jackson. Stolen by George. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Siakam's shot is off. Bucks trailed by 6 to the middle. Here's Kuzma. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the night. Halliburton outside. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Milwaukee with the ball. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Booker. The tray. Rebound, Washington. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by Jackson.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And here's Booker from the arc. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Here's Koulibaly. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Now, here's Halliburton. 12 points for him.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Booker outside. Looking to end his cold spell. He takes it up and lays it in. Booker's got 18 points.
Skillful make inside by Booker. Able to find his spot for the finish.
And Washington making a change here. And here's Halliburton. He's got 14. There's the pick. Clock at 6. They get a hand on it. Here's Wolf. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And the big fella Alex R showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Rollins. Outside Portis. Johnson surveying the floor. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Washington leading now by 9. Oh, wow, man.
Goodness, Sarr is a different type of athlete.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you, Kev.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
so much fluidity from Sarr, going right at the rim with that slam.
.109 left to play in the third. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Over Sarr. Washington with the rebound. Now the Wizards with it. A big stretch here going 10-2. And the wide open shot from Green. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Bucks trailed by 11. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trey Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Wizards making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
A steal. And they're on the break. Sarr with it. He's picked up by Nance. Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wizards.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
Booker outside. Over Carrington. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 20 points.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. He got it up. And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Washington. They lead by 11. Here's Koulibaly. They get it back to the inside. Booker outside. From past the arc. Mobo with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
So it's the Bucks now, following the three-pointer by Washington. Here's Halliburton. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. And the Wizards lead by 16. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Washington.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. But you can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Riley. Back to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Going inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Oh, nice feed by Booker, playing the inside-out game.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Green inside the three-point line. Can't nail the jump.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Turner. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now, here is Halliburton. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A true marksman from behind the arc. Halliburton has that light always on green.
Wizards leading by 16. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Johnson outside. Drills it from outside. And the Wizards lead by 19.
A rookie who shoots freely from the arc. Johnson is a threat with range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Booker left side. Pass to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Pass to Johnson. Over Jackson. Johnson's shot is off. Bucks trailed by 21. Will it go? And the Bucks miss again.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Back to Halliburton. And Siakam has it in the corner. And Siakam throws it down.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Wizards.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so looking at their numbers, this will be win number 22 on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
And here's Booker following the three-pointer by Siakam. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside for Halliburton. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Johnson can't get it to go. Here's Booker. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the...
Trust none regardless. We are dumb. Slither in the cup, when the much next hidden.